Hello, my name is Sean and I'm one of the elders at Andover Baptist Church. This is day 4 of a 5-day series which I've entitled The Creation Miracle, and today we're going to be looking at putting down deeper roots. Yesterday we talked about how we should be producing fruit within our lives. Signs of growing as Christians by the way we live our lives differently to the way we did before, and how we react in everyday situations. Today I want to show you how putting down deeper and wider roots is a vitally important part of our lives as we grow as Christians. In order to grow, trees, as well as most other plants, need water as much as they need light. I have plants all over my house, and if they're in a room with not very much light, maybe just one window, you often see the leaves turning to face where that light is, almost as if they are knowledgeably seeking it. But most plants also need regular watering to live, and they get most of this through their roots. Most of us have this idea in our minds of a classic tree shape, don't we, with branches above the ground being mirrored by the shape of the roots below the ground. In fact, this is quite wrong. And whilst there are trees in the world with really deep roots, for example, a wild fig tree in South Africa has been recorded as having roots 400 feet deep. Most trees actually have a root system no deeper than 2 feet or so, though the roots can be incredibly widespread, stretching for many metres in all directions. I have to say that I was a little disappointed when I first discovered this, as I'd always had this picture in my mind of tree roots mirroring what you see above the ground. When I first started researching these devotions, I was expecting the truth to be that trees all have very deep roots, and I was going to use that to describe how we also need very deep roots in our knowledge of the Bible, that sort of thing. But then I thought more about it and I realised I don't really need some sort of clever, pithy analogy to describe to you how important the Bible is in our lives. It's our source of knowledge and inspiration. It's where we go to find answers and encouragement in our Christian lives as we grow. So whether that means deep roots or wide roots isn't the point. The point is that we spend time digging deeper into the Bible and asking God to help us as we read, to understand, to speak to us as we read through the words on the page. Psalm 1 is a description of what godly women and men look like. In verses 1 to 3 it says that anyone who is godly, and I'm paraphrasing a little here, is blessed because they do not seek out a sinful life, but instead their delight is in the law of the Lord, and on his law he meditates day and night. He is like a tree planted by streams of water that give fruit in the right season, and whose leaf does not wither. I'm not saying that you should be reading your Bible every minute of the day, morning and night. That would just be silly. But what I am saying is that if you spend more time digging into the Bible, investigating it, and trying to understand it, then you are putting down and spreading roots. You're growing deeper roots in your Christian life. You're thinking about what the Bible reveals about God's plan and will for you and how you should live your life. And the further your roots go into the Bible, the more you will be able to withstand the trials and the troubles and the problems that come your way, like a tree can withstand droughts and the wind. A healthy, mature tree has roots that travel in all directions, seeking water and nutrients. Before Bibles were invented, they came in the form of scrolls, and the handles of these scrolls were made of wood. They were called, in Hebrew, Etz Haim, which in that language means the tree of life. Proverbs 3 verse 18 says that the Bible's wisdom is like a tree of life to those who take hold of it. So why don't you open up your Bible today, even right now if you have the time, and grow your own roots a little deeper and a little wider. Find a reading plan online or in a book, whichever method it is that you prefer, and ask God to speak to you through the words that you read. My prayer today is that if you are not already in the habit of regular Bible study, some sort of reading of the Bible on a daily basis or as frequently as you can, then that you will start today. You'll start growing and strengthening those roots that all of us, myself included, need so badly. Father, thank you for giving us this amazing set of books that together are called the Bible. Thank you for the huge amount of history, wisdom, guidance, truth, teaching and love contained within it. Help us to dig deeper and deeper into it, to understand what is contained within it, and Lord, please speak to us all through your word as we read. Amen. The song I've chosen for today is by Chris Tomlin, and it's called Good, Good Father. You can find a link to it in the description below this video. In the lyrics it says, "I've seen many searching for answers far and wide, but I know we're all searching for answers only you provide." May you discover those answers today as you dig into the Bible. Thank you for joining me today.